welcome to Lety Does Infinity War official trailer reaction. So, I'm a little late to the party, but the official Infinity War trailer has come out. Now, I saw the leaked trailer from Comic-Con, and it was so amazing. And I was already super hyped up for Infinity War, but now there's an official trailer with more footage, and I've seen Thor Ragnarok now, which I hadn't at the time when the leaked trailer came out, so now I know that some things are different. And that's pretty fucking serious, because it's gonna impact the MCU greatly. So, with that, there are some things that I'm going to be looking for in this trailer. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to be looking for is, in the leaked trailer for Comic-Con, we saw that Thor ends up crashing into the mulatto, and of course now we know that that trailer is a lie because he still had both of his eyes. And if you've seen Thor Ragnarok, he actually loses one. And then at the end of Thor Ragnarok, him and the rest of the Asgardians end up being held hostage by Thanos. So how does Thor end up in space? And what's happened to all the Asgardians? So another thing that I'm going to be looking for is that in the leaked trailer we didn't really get to see the Black Order. We got a couple glances of Proxima Midnight, but the Black Order is really intimidating, and they're supposed to be super awesome, and they're pretty much, you know, Thanos' children that have come to do his bidding. So I do hope we get to see the full intimidating force of the Black Order and what they're gonna look like, because they're pretty badass. And the last thing I'm going to be looking for, on the note of Proxima Midnight, is Captain America, actually. Because in the leaked trailer we did get to see a little glimpse of him, and he's gone all bearded and rugged. So I'm wondering if they are going to confirm for me any more so if they're gonna kind of go with the Wanderer storyline, or if it's just a costume change for no reason. But it would be really cool to see Cap fighting without any symbols attached to him, and him just kind of taking justice into his own hands, and then all of a sudden he needs to be pulled back into all this superhero business because such a great threat, such as Thanos, appears. So I do hope we get to see more of Cap and more of what he's been through, because he's a big character in the MCU, and I totally expect them to spend at least 10 minutes establishing where he's been and what he's been up to. And with that, that's basically all I'm looking for. So, Marvel's Infinity War official trailer. Let's get started. Oh, this is making me dizzy.
The entire time I knew him, he only ever had one goal.
So we get narration from
To wipe
Gamora.
out half the universe.
Oh, that's so
If he
awesome.
gets all the Infinity Stones, he can
Oh,
do it
which
with
two
the
did
snap
he
of his
have? Okay,
fingers.
so blue
Just
and
like that.
purple.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
Thanos.
We got one advantage. He's coming to us.
Ooh,
We have what Thanos wants.
that's
So that's what we
badass. Oh my gosh, is that his new embassy? And we get to see Shuri again. I fucking love Shuri.
I think it's good, except it sucks.
This is
let
so
me do the
weird.
plan, and
It's
that
gonna
way
be
it
so
might be
weird
really
seeing
good.
all these guys
Wow.
in one movie together. You're not supposed to be there. You're in space. There's bearded Cap. I saw Black Widow. Thor doesn't have an eye.
When I'm done,
Oh, is that he was holding?
half of
Aww.
humanity will still
We're
exist.
gonna get baby Gamora backstory. Ooh, that was the Black Order! Damn!
Perfectly balanced.
should be.
Oh! Oh! Ebony Maw!
I hope they remember you.
It looks like he's making Doctor Strange, like, hurt himself. Also, that's, like, fucking insane that Captain America can even, like, slightly hold back Thanos. Thanos is a titan, like, what the fuck?
I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.
That's horrible! Oh, thank goodness he's gonna be the comedic relief. Oh my god, that looks so awesome. Okay, it just ended. Alright, so that was way better than the leaked trailer. Not just because I can actually hear it, and I don't have to, like, replicate it with my own voices and audio, or voices and video. I can actually show you guys, but that was so much new footage. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. The money spent. Okay, so, alright. So it looks like we don't really get to see the other Asgardians. We saw Loki surrounded by the Black Order, who, oh my god, they look amazing. There's only 4 of them now. So there's Ebony Maw, Corby Slave, Dwarf, Black Dwarf, Big Dwarf, Black Dwarf. Man, I forgot his name. Something! And then they mixed up Proxima Midnight, which is the lady with the horns, and Supergiant. And they're basically the only 2 females that were in his Black Order, so I guess smashing them together wouldn't be that difficult. And, you know, Supergiant would be, like, fucking huge. But, yeah, for the sake of being able to distinguish the characters a lot, they merged them together, but that's okay, cause I got to see everyone else. That looked so cool. It looks like they have Loki, and they're watching over Loki, but at the same time Loki is watching something else, which I'm assuming is Thor. Is that scene that we get with Thor and his, like, head being crushed, and, like, it's some type of interrogation, and it's most likely gonna come down to Thanos knows that the Infinity Stones are on Earth, but he's gonna ask Thor because Thor was actually an Avenger, so he would know better than Loki or something. But Loki's probably gonna be the one that's, like, gonna redirect him to Earth, like, nope, go to New York, and then, wow, that's so exciting. We got to see at least Ebony Maw's power-ish. So it looks like he's gonna be the one to go and try to get the Eye of Agamotto, and he looks like he's mentally torturing Doctor Strange to use, like, the pick things against himself, because that attack looks almost exactly like what Caecilius used. I'm sorry, I'm still in the middle of an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season. Caecilius used in the Doctor Strange movie, and that's not Ebony Maw's power. I don't know if they're changing it for the movie or something, but his thing is that he's super smart and he's very manipulative, and he can get into your head and, like, make you do things or influence you to do things. So he's kind of like Kilgrave a little bit, except the explanation that they gave for Kilgrave in the show is that he's, like, he has some pheromone or some chemical that when you inhale it, you, like, want to do what he says. But for Corvus Glaive, it's basically, like, straight up mind control, or at least, like, mind manipulation, or a really, like, great scale of mind influence where he can basically get you to do anything that he wants. And he's really smart too. He does have like some fighting capability, but his thing is that he would rather like use strategy as his weapon instead of force. So he will make you fight yourself. And I think that's what's going on with Doctor Strange, and that's incredibly exciting because Ebony Maw looks fucking scary. And we haven't seen a close-up of Corvus Glaive yet, but I really want to see that too, because so far we've seen Proxima Midnight and Ebony Maw, and both of them look absolutely amazing. So definitely looking forward to that. But we also get to see that Cap is kind of like riding with T'Challa, and it seems like he's gonna come in contact with T'Challa first. But because I saw the end of Black Panther and it was only Bucky and it looks like Steve isn't there to support him, I don't know if he would just abandon Bucky in Wakanda unless he really trusts Shuri. But I do think he is kind of off doing his own thing, at least within the surrounding Wakanda, but I don't really know where he would go or exactly what he would do. And if he's in that close proximity to Wakanda, why didn't we see him in Black Panther? Unless he, like, ran away, but that doesn't really seem like Cap either. And I would imagine that he would want to be there for Bucky's healing, so didn't really get much more insight as to where Cap has been, but I guess him and T'Challa are gonna be the ones going together before they join the fight against Thanos. And also I love that we got that scene where he's like pushing back Thanos and we got to see just how huge Thanos is, because that's amazing! Because that dude is fucking huge, and I didn't really think they showed that off in the other trailers, just because everyone was standing up and people were different distances, but we got to see that he was like holding both sides of the Infinity Gauntlet with his hands, and that's how huge shit is. And also got to see Black Widow. I really love her look for this. It looks like they are gonna go with, she was in hiding too, because she doesn't really look like she's like united with anyone. She just kind of like joins the fight for the sake of humanity or for her friends or something. So loving her Yelena Belova look. And for those of you that are my patron, you probably don't know, but I'm going to be doing a cosplay for Yelena Belova, and I'm going to have that up as one of my main photo sets if you want to check that out, you know. But otherwise, yeah, you guys can definitely expect that. But I'm loving how everything looks so far. I am so freaking excited. The only thing that I'm gonna have to get used to is everyone being in the same movie together, because damn, that's fucking weird. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this trailer and what your hopes are for the movie, what you think about the Black Order, because they look amazing to me and I have such high hopes, but I could be like really fucking wrong, and I'm kind of worried about that too. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. But that's all I got for you right now, so get out there, do all this stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh yeah, actually there is one. I could send you the Patreon link if you like, or you could just click that video down there. You released a claw here, but you can subscribe to the chick that made this video by clicking that circle button over there. Or, you know, you could just pew 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 pew!